Sex Stories for Adults, 10 Forbidden Stories, an erotic collection of explicit taboo encounters, threesomes, bisexual fantasies, first time, BDSM, virgins, and Milfs. Written by Theresa Reno, narrated by Sara Walker, Diedra Eby, and Britney Anderson. First time. Sandra just gained admission to high school. She was so filled with happiness, and her parents had a great load of expectations for her. Sandra was a bright, promising female who just clocked 19. She was yet to explore. When I mean explore, I mean the real sexual fantasy and sexual exploration. She would have actually gotten a feel of what it feels like at the summer party when she was 18 with her ex-boyfriend Fred. It was a summer camp hosted for young adults. It had so many side attractions, from career counseling to sex education and all. It was filled with loads of games, music, and so many side attractions. At night, some people in the camp found their way to satisfy their lust with their girlfriends, right in the camp premises, which is actually an offense. You must not be caught having sex or any form of romance on campground. Mr. Charles, the camp commandant, was a strict personality, and he was stringent with the rules, especially the sex part. He doesn't take it lightly, as he ensures the right punishment is dished out to the culprits. Unknown to camp visitors, Mr. Charles is just a toothless bulldog, because in the real sense of it, Mr. Charles does the total opposite of what he frowns at. Him and his secretary wouldn't wait till lights out. He would always sneak to her room, as they both camped in the staff quarters. Miss Simba is Mr. Charles's secretary, a BBW lady, but so damn beautiful and smart. She definitely knows her job. Her dress sense and her tall stature was what got Mr. Charles attracted to her, but that wasn't what did the magic. On that fateful day, Mr. Charles called in sick, as he had a bit of a cold and a flu, so Miss Simba had the whole camp office to herself. Mr. Charles remembered he needed to work on some files, so he stepped out of his shorts and polo top with the sole aim of picking up the files in his office. The office was situated right inside the camp, some blocks away from the camp entrance. It was a stone throw from the quarters. Immediately he entered, he noticed Miss Simba was not on site. He thought to himself, maybe she stepped out to get something, or maybe to supervise a project, or carry out an assessment. He was just thinking things through till he saw his office door was unlocked. Okay, Miss Simba opened it to get some official documents, he thought, till he met a shocker. Miss Simba was sitting on Mr. Charles's turnaround chair as she faced the wall and was pleasuring herself. She was busy fingering her cunt. She was in the rave. She forgot her boss was already indoor and standing inside the office right beside her. She had her skirt raised up to her tummy as she used her fingers to stroke her pussy delicately. She was really enjoying every bit of pleasure she was getting from her lustful act in the office. Mr. Charles had always had wide imaginations about his secretary, especially lustful imaginations, because she has got a very BBW floppy and slappy ass that made his dick jubilate. He has always been looking for an opportunity to shoot his shot, but seems this is it. Miss Simba used one hand to unbutton her blouse as she brought out one of her big, massive boobs, which she started playing with. She used one hand to stroke her pussy and another hand to play with her boobs. Mr. Charles couldn't believe his luck. He just stood still and was amazed by this discovery and happenings going on his chair. He wondered when it started and all. But his dick was already betraying him, and all the rules he was known to uphold, the custodian and balance of the rules and regulations, is about to fall. He didn't even ask. He just placed his hands on his secretary's boobs. "Ah!" said Miss Simba. She was so shocked to see her boss in the office, but not only that, his hand is on her boobs. Before she could say a word, he pressed her boobs and choked her with the other hand. He said, "So this is what you've been doing on my chair? I will make you pay," he said angrily, as he unzipped his trousers and got his fat-ass secretary to choke on his dick as she sucked him. He began to fuck her throat. She also had a deep throat, so it had plenty of room for his dick. He later changed style and allowed her to be in control. She first started licking and kissing the cap of his cock in a really fast-paced and intense manner. He was
Sample complete. Ready to continue?